Plane Association.
All right, good evening, folks, and happy New Year's Eve. We'll be wait for a few people to check in, and we'll get going here in a bit. Hoping you can hear me. This is a trial run. We'll see. So if someone checks in and can hear me, let me know. Darren Hall, what's happening? Sean Dunn, Oatmeal Nelson, Renee. Hey, can you guys just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Let me know if my audio's working good. I'm trying this on my laptop. I've never done it here before, so. Daryl Stilson, boy, people are just popping in like crazy. Lindsey Bond, Dustin Easter. Renee, hello. Keith Arning's up. Yo, what's up back at you, Heath? What's dirt like? This is what dirt's like, Renee. Right here. Excellent. Thanks, Darren, for letting me know. I was kind of sweating it. I had my little symbol over here told me my sound was working good, but if not, so we'll get settled in. I'm going to do a copy real quick. Hang tight. So I'll go ahead and get the goods to you guys. I think my copy didn't work. I think most of you guys know why we're here. I am switching off screen, so I'll keep talking. Control C. We're here to release the 2019 to the dirt schedule. Let everybody start getting their calendars planned and boom, there we go. Let me enter that. So, okay, I just entered that, so I think you guys should have it now. Des Renee says hi. We got some roadies checking in. Love it. Jonathan Clark, what's happening? Brian Alvey, Happy New Year to you, bud. Kenny Caballero, Andrew Foster, Jeremy Black, what's happening, Jay Black? And Stephen Smith checked in, even though he's standing right here, literally right there. We have to squeeze over. We need to come squeeze. Or here, pull a hole. Yeah, there you go. We got a stool. Works better. You can tower over our shoulders. So I just copied and pasted the schedule in there. Took a little bit of work, but we got her done. Still have one questionable one, which I think will work, but I have a workaround one way or the other. I'm not going to say anything until I know, but let's just put the schedule as is. As you know, right now I am 99% solid on it. So,
eating mango, Marty Carr.
Drinking our
Hi, Angela.
drinking our core brewing toasted coconut that Steven so kindly brought back from Arkansas as he
Wiener beer.
As he stopped in there on his way back from visiting his family over the break, and yeah, so that's where we're at. So let's do
Mango, Renee.
So not only did I copy and paste the schedule in there, I'm going to go over it here in just a little bit, but we should have it updated on the website shortly. Refresh. It has not happened yet. It may take a little bit for that to happen on our website. Our buddy Brian Trembley's been working on it for me, but he said he's having an FTP problem. So, but I think he's mostly got it done. I was talking to him earlier today, so very likely it'll be posted up to the website before I get done. No worries though. In fact, he's texting me now saying sorry about that, and it's like, no, it was no big deal. It's not like I waited till today to message you, Brian. So.
Heath, we need a marathon national course. Claremore, 2021.
Or T-Bear 2021. Hey, Victor Cash says, what's happening, brother? He checks in as well. I see Ryan Palamba, Jimmy Young. And we got all kinds of people. Mike Pickle, Carolyn Fairless. See what else we got. Am I missing anybody? I missed Angela, but I guess Des said hi to Angela, so she got us covered. So Cole Caldwell, Andrew Foster, Jack Christian's in there. All right, Tegan Malone, Chris Call, Joseph Reinke. All right, got a whole crew. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do a quick just run through of the dates. And like I said, I've copied and pasted all of them up in one of the early texts, so you can go get that. It will be on the website here shortly. And then if you guys have questions or anything else you want to talk about or discuss, then just blurt it out. And as Victor Cassius just did and said, Draper race, yes, with a whole bunch of exclamation points. And we'll discuss all those as we go. We'll try to keep it fairly short, but you know me, short and me don't work. I always talk too much. So let's just kick it off. Turkey Mountain. We're going to continue what we've been doing the last couple of years. It seems to work. They like it. You guys like it. It's a good way to kick off the year. Excuse me. Haven't talked to.
Who did the angry post?
I don't know. Some little thing floating up.
Somebody posted an angry thing about
Lake and Miller. What's happening? I haven't talked to you in a while, bud. Last time I talked to you, you kicked my ass on a gravel bike. So, alrighty. Yeah. So kicking off Turkey Mountain, 2/23/24 February, and yeah. So looks like we're gonna double up and do a multi-day weekend again, as usual. Haven't, like I said, I haven't talked to Ray about the details, but we'll start getting some details out. I'm sure he'll start promoting things of that nature, getting information out pretty soon. Being the New Year's rolling around.
Hi, Nolan.
That's about the only date I confirmed really early, and I had to confirm that pretty early with him so that we could lock down the YMCA there, and they've done that, so we're all good. Moving on. The first part of the season is fairly standard compared to, change-wise. Very, very few changes. We're going to roll right into 310 with Sooner Stampede. Week off, roll right into Claremore. And then we have a little break, 4/7. Well, not really breaking it. I guess just, was that even a week off? No, I don't have my calendar. I just have my dates, and I can't do math. So Fool's Dozen, Medicine Park. So those are our first four. Turkey Mountain, 2/23, 2/24, 3/10, Sooner Stampede, 3/24, Claremore, Fat Tire. Rory and the boys down there doing good work. Keith and Fat Tire crew is, and apparently we may have some new trail. I'm not sure. We'll see for the race. Looking forward to it. And then 4/7, Fool's Dozen. Who knows what they'll pull out? We do something with them. They usually do a little something different every year. So we'll see. And get that rolling. Moving on down, we've got 4/28 in April. Also in April, we've got Boulder Bash, and probably some very similar as to this year. We'll have the Wentz campground hopefully blocked off for some camping and kids cut coursing and their trail as well. So it's all good. And then we come to 5/5. And do want to say props out to Team Phoenix. This has kind of been in the works for a little bit. Had a couple venues up in the air, and we got this rolling with Team Phoenix, or just the idea of it rolling several months ago at a OEF meeting. And they have taken on, they're going to continue to help Mike and Joanne out at St. Crispin's promote their race. But they are also going to promote a second race, which is RDR. It does stand for Red Dirt Rendezvous. I don't know if they're going to continue with that name or not. I haven't really had that discussion, but regardless, it's the Draper race, just a new promoter. OEF has allowed Phoenix to promote it instead of them, since OEF is trying to get more into trail advocacy and not trail racing. But it's all good, and I'm going to have a cool race there. I think you guys are fairly interested in and like to have the home base at RDR, and so it'll add a fast course, and we'll see what the Phoenix boys can and girls can create when it comes to being a creative course. We'll see what happens. Mm-hmm. Moving on, continuing into May, our last race before the summer break will be Keystone, and I think that's at or about the same time as last year. I can't remember. I get all my dates screwed up.
Yes, Don. Looking forward to seeing you too.
Yeah.
La Sole.
Yes, sir. Oh, Don, what's up? Corey Lies, Ray from Mountain Bike. Heath says lots of new trail.
That's good.
So I say they've been doing work, but I like how they do the work. They do all the work, and it's like a secret trail. So they're trying to do a big reveal sometimes. So hopefully they'll have a big reveal for some of their new stuff. All right. Mike Pickle. All right. Well, good. Glad you mean some business. Glad to see you back racing. And I'm looking forward to putting on a few of your races on my calendar. All right, Don. Sounds good. Hope you come down. Ray is here.
Hi, Ray.
As well as Alyssa and.
No, we don't want to find a bag of goodies in the Keystone parking lot either. Oh, God.
Oh man,
Oh, that's bad.
the bag of goodies at Keystone, man, that's just the gift that never goes away.
We never forget that. Hi,
Yeah.
Darren. We miss you. Hope to see you at 419.
Just don't get stuck. I saw you out there rolling around in the snow earlier with your new tires.
That course is epic, Darren.
Okay, so let's move on, and we're gonna finish up the year. We're doing very similar to last year, and in that we're going to front load the season. Main reason we're going to front load the season is just because we're trying to get done early. I like the compressed season. Some people talk about trying to lengthen it back like we had it, but I don't really have a lot of complaints about it being too short. I'm not being too short, but being compressed. We seem to have plenty of time. Makes rain dates hard, which don't really affect the racers as much as they do the promoters and me trying to find a rain date when it happens. But it's all good. We deal with it and we move on, and we managed to squeeze them in. We had to, cancel one this year, but that was unrelated to weather. Just some other issues going on. But we're going to finish the season similar, but slightly different. We're going to kick it off on 9/8, and we're going to go back out to Elk City. Jack and all the Western Oklahoma peddlers out there have been a strong supporter for us, and so we went away from them last year, and we're gonna go back this year. We had an opening and it worked out, and so we're gonna go out there and do the Western Okie Classic.
Yes, thanks to Jack and everyone in Western Oklahoma for helping with the Tour de Dirt for 2018 with a good contribution to help with the jerseys. So thank you very much. Glad to have you back for 2019.
All right. Oh, I got some foam out of this. All right, got some foam. Had foam earlier. That's why I was drinking out of the can. It was a terrible pourer. So, all right, that may be our website getting updated. I'll check that in a second, let you guys know. Then we're going to jump on over to Blackwell, like Carl Blackwell, 9:15. This is the one that I'll go ahead and say this. I was going to keep it secret. I guess it's no secret. I haven't fully confirmed this 9:15 date, so I may be totally throwing Lake Carl Blackwell under the bus here by not really getting this confirmed with them. But I do have an alternative date for them that I've already discussed a couple months ago with them that I know will work, which won't require much shuffling. But I'll let you guys know if that happens in the change. It'll just be one date change. It won't be too significant. But right now, I want to do this on 9:15. We had discussed moving St. Crispin's from the last date, mainly just because some scheduling conflicts with their camp and some busy times, but we just couldn't find a date that would work. So we left it. This last date still ended up being the least conflictive date for them because they have so many camps out there and so many parties that rent cabins the same as we do and things of that nature. So we're leaving it on 9/22. That's our goal to finish up, which that still leaves us with, I think, 9/27. Is that the right date? I think 9/28, something like that. Whatever the next weekend is, 9/29, I guess, 7 days. Yeah. As a follow-up or a backup rain date. I'm not sure how cross will work this year. I mean, typically they start on October 1st, so that may be this weekend, that weekend they fall into, but I don't know. We won't really know until their schedule comes out. But regardless, we'll keep that date as an open date. for a rain date, plus a couple sprinkled up in there. We can obviously do Easter if we have to, kind of like schools do. They try to take Easter off, but they keep it as a possible snow day, which for us it would be a rain day probably, not a snow day. And then we have another one built in right after Turkey Mountain. Like 3/3, I believe, is the day. So we have an open date there just in case. So that's really it as for the schedule. So let me scroll back and see if I've missed anything. I need this back. Your table doesn't let my mouse work, so I have to have my notepad. So Hunter Farrington, David Taylor, all right. Yeah, okay, so good. I haven't missed anything. Okay. So you bet, Corey. This is our buddy Steven Schmitty for sure.
Say something.
He
always says something.
That's just part of the gig. So
yeah, he's something, man.
This is kind of our crew. This is our, we add people to and from this mix, when we go do our trips and hang out and stuff. But Smitty's always hanging out with us. So excuse me. So Corey, if you're interested and you want to see it, just go back to and look at some of my previous Wizard Update posts. They should all be here on Facebook. Plus, they're going to be on my YouTube channel, which I'll upload this to that later, since some people don't do Facebook, but they can do YouTube. And go check our Angel Fire one. That was a pretty good one. And Smitty and I were on that one for a lot, while Gail and Des sat on the couch. Settled and just heckled us and ignored our podcast the entire time. So any questions on the schedule before I go on and talk a little bit about a few of our upcoming things? If there's any questions or comments, then give me some quick shout outs and I'll try to talk about them a little bit. And I'm checking my messages just totally screwed me, so I'm going to come back.
Don't you have a home, Schmitty? Yay! Here, this is home. Again, hi, Megan. Didn't know if you got that. Hi, Mommy.
Oh, yeah, so I didn't have a new message. I was just holding deeping in.
Hey, Alfred. DeRozio. Mr. Stinson, hi. Scott
Stinson. I don't think Scott Stinson rides bikes anymore. Now his daughter just rides bikes and kicks people's butts instead. So David Copeland's on.
Hi, David.
And David Copeland. Now you have a new mountain bike. You're going to have to come do some races. So you're going to have to quit me and Rhodey.
Happy New Year, Lisa.
Now you're going to have to come ride mountain bikes with us. I was talking to David Copeland, but Des kind of just talked over me.
Well, we can ask Lisa to ride mountain bikes with us too.
She has a mountain bike.
So he has been adopted?
Oh, years ago, Michael.
That guy?
Yeah. But he's the responsible one. So I mean, we have to have someone to keep an eye on us. So. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and talk just a few about some of the upcoming events. I guess I want to close on the schedule. And again, if you guys had some things you want to just toss out there, and I can always go back. But I just want to, again, give a big shout out to Phoenix for taking on another race and bringing RDR back. I know a lot of people are pretty stoked about that. I'm looking forward to having another, getting into that venue. We always have pretty good time there, and it's a nice central venue. It's easy for Tulsa to get there, and it's easy for Southwest Eastern or Western Oklahoma to get there. And so.
Smile, Schmitty.
And let's see, Kevin Wagner, yo, what's up? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit, Tegan, no problem. That's actually on my list. So
get your chair.
I know. Can you still get chairs? I don't know.
I think. Can you still get chairs, Tegan?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to my chair.
Yo, Richie, you still in Puerto Rico? When you coming home?
I think they were coming home. I saw some of their posters. Were they coming home?
I
don't know. Oh, I'm tired of them seeing their T-shirts and all warm and shit. By the time you guys get back here and get cold like the rest of us.
Michael Pickle.
Michael, we're on live Facebook. I'm not watching the Thunder. At least I'm hoping they're winning and not getting their ass kicked, but that's a pretty
Shares
good
still
score.
valuable. Yay.
Darren Moore, all right. Okay, so
All right, Richie.
can I see the attorneys? We need to get someone to buy these BMCs so he can get a new gravel bike for Land Run 100. If you have a whole stable of bikes, just pick one, brother.
Just buy another one.
Hey, just get some like really thick, skinny tires and just ride your road bike, because that thing's pretty.
Hi, Jesse. Newlyweds.
Jesse F. and Harris.
Jesse Harris. Richie will be home on the 3rd. Safe travels.
Until then, I hope you get cold at an airport at some point. Just saying.
You gonna bring us back some Bacardi rum?
And as mentioned a minute ago too, and I just want to give another big shout out to the Western Oklahoma Peddlers, our boys out at Elk City, and welcome back, and looking forward to their event. Unlike 2 years ago, they actually have time to plan, because 2 years ago when we got them on the schedule, it was a last minute fix that I had to make, and I just called Jack up and they made it happen, and they had absolutely zero time to plan. I gave them like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. It was crazy. And
Get these things out of my...
And they pulled it off, so it's all good, and I'm looking forward to it this year. And then, of course, I'm looking to our standard venues that always turn up awesome races. Turkey Mountain's always good. Rolling into number 2 of the racing season with Sooner Stampede, man. You guys, I mean, every year you guys do something different, something weird, something fun, and you just kill you kill the race. I mean, you guys are always come up with something to really draw people in. So super stoked to do that again, and we're going to get a little taste of your course coming up pretty soon, which I'll talk about in a minute. And I've already talked about the others, Fool's Dozen, Boulder Bash, and our Keystone, which we always find interesting things in the parking lot, and oven's beeping, so maybe our food's done.
You're welcome, Yeti Dog, aka Jack Christian.
Yeti Dog's probably getting another bath because he's running in the mud like he always does.
Oh.
And so all right, let's move on. We'll close this thing up. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what we got coming up. So it's that time of year where we're ramping up to the season, but there's always all kinds of crazy stuff happening, which is good training. We're finishing up, like most of us doing a lot of base endurance type miles, and getting ready to build for our season, and prepare for some of our, Land Run 100, things of that nature. Marathon Nats again, preparing for that. It's pretty close again. So, just doing that right out of the gate. Looks like, I'm just going to kind of go with what's current. 1/12, January 12, we have the Watchtaw Gravel Grinder. I still haven't registered for that yet. You haven't either, Smitty. You registered, right?
Right now, the entry fee for a Watchtaw Gravel Grinder is $60. There is 4,700 feet of climbing for 100K. And also you get a $15 credit at the restaurant where it starts at. So, hey, for $45, you get 4,700 feet of climbing and a meal.
And it's just...
That's right, Jeremy. Get registered.
Yeah, it's just north.
It's in Jesseville, Arkansas, so it's near Hot Springs.
Yeah, so I think it's just north of Hot Springs a little bit.
And some of the gravel courses, the gravel is part of the Ouachita Challenge. So if you remember doing some gravel roads on the Ouachita Challenge, it's actually part of. We'll go through some of that too. And it's an out and back.
I think, didn't you look, and didn't it go by somewhere midway? It goes through Brushy Creek.
Yes.
Big Brushy, which
Big Brushy.
You guys recognize that if you've done Ouachita. So it's all out in there. If you've driven out in there, you be ready, because it is just, if you're driving like that, you're riding bikes like that. So
I like that, Corey. Hey, there's a single speed category for men and women, and there's $100 for first place.
There you go. So anyway, so that's what we're doing on 112. We're going to follow that up with a question mark, and that is 119. This is a double up weekend. I've been planning this double up weekend for a while. If I'm going to kill myself, this is the weekend I'm going to do it. We have got the downshift 6-hour mountain bike race by Wichita Falls Brewing out of in Wichita Falls. So Jimmy Young, who checked in earlier, and our crew, they're planning a 6-hour race on 119. That's still in the works, or it's not really in the works. That's still the plan, but Mother Nature has maybe had a different say-so in this. So they're exploring.
Dump truck.
Huh?
That was the turkey.
Who said that?
Is there a dump truck packing?
No one. We're cooking. That was the oven telling us that the stuff that Stephen brought over is done. So it was going beep beep. So, but anyway, back to that weekend of January 19th, January 20th. So there still is a 6-hour mountain bike race in Wichita Falls planned. They are seeking alternative dates in case that happens. They're going to wait till it gets right down to it and see if they can get the course cleared up and see what happens. And we'll let you know. Regardless of that, the very following day, guess what we have? We have 4 hours and 19 minutes of riding bikes. Actually, could be longer than that if you start before 4 hours and 18 minutes and 59 seconds, and then you go from there. So.
What towel rack? This is a nice towel rack in the back. Towel rack. That's great. Okay.
It's just a shade thing, windowsill. Yeah. So, guys.
Hi, Alex, Canada Drive.
So, back to where I was before Gigglebox over here, and
hi, Dylan.
419, 120. So regardless of downshift, 419 is up in the air. Registration is still open. We just heard from Darren Moore a minute ago. I can't remember the registration number, but whatever. If you register now and you get in the next whatever bit, you get a free lawn chair.
Oh, where's Dexter?
Oh. So go get registered. It's going to be a fun event. I mean, you know Team Ormont.
Bubba.
You know their courses. You know T-Bird. You know the races. They're always great. And barring stupid wind, we're going to have a blow-up pub. And I mean, come on, that's worth the price of entry fee right there. Just saying.
Someone wants to say hi.
All right, moving on. What is next? February the 2nd is our next date. So we're rolling right into February 2nd. This is like just the next week, 2 weekends after 419. We're going to do Shawnee Gravel Grinder. I am actually registered for that one, so that's another one I don't have to pay for. Entry fees are getting crazy. But Shawnee's Gravel Grinder should be a good one. They're really mixing it up that weekend. I think they're doing some run stuff, and the ride has gotten bigger. We're doing an 80. There's a shorter version. Honestly, I really haven't run the details. You know me, I just show up at these things and just do them. We're doing the 81 miler. 81.
Yes, we're doing 81.
81. There's
Allison Tetrick, pro girl's going to be there.
Yeah. So
glad she's riding gears.
Yeah. So
I'm not.
So Josh, we talked about your race earlier, Joshua Brazil.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, Julie checked in. When you guys gonna come back and ride bikes with us?
They're still honeymooning.
Come on, honeymoon's over. They need to come ride bikes. They can honeymoon on their bikes. And then following February 2nd looks like February 17th. And that is, that's a big one around here. It's just a t-shirt type of ride. And that is Chili Bike. Come out and get all 4 trails, do the linking trail in the middle, and get a t-shirt. So for a lot of us, it's really nice. We like to come out, and it's the first time we get our teams, or like the last time before Tour de Dirt gets going, where we can get our teams together and just go out and ride together for fun before we get all, race mode. So fun event, good cause, and usually good times, good course, good chili.
Yeah, DK 200 tomorrow, Heath. Yeah, I saw their entry fee went up to $220. Ouch.
Yep. Definitely ouch.
Ouch, ouch.
Love It Jeremy is also the same weekend as Chili Bike. So, yeah. So there may be a lot of people doing Love It. I'm probably not. I think we're going to do most of the marathon. We're going to do, I think we're just going to do 2 of the marathon and of the 4. I don't think we're planning on Love It. We're looking at Ouachita and Peddler's Bash as the 2 that we go to. Probably not I scheduled a race on the other one at Iron Mountain. I don't. Yeah, so that's kind of our plan there. That's really it for right now. There are other things coming up, but that's our immediate schedule and what we're looking at. And I do have one other thing that I would like to add. Got a message from one of our Oz Trails buddies in Bentonville, and he sent me a message, and I'm going to actually type this right now. As you guys know, Epic Rides is this a big series. Hang on.
Sorry, Bubba wants to help you.
I know.
He wants to help.
Epic. I gotta spell it right.
Here, have a cat.
So Epic Rides is it's a big series. It's called Epic Rides, and they travel all throughout the U.S. and it's a marathon series, and it's big. Bring lots of pros. Various different things. Usually a 3-day. I think like a 3-day race weekend with short track and pros and amateurs, and it's a pretty big deal. We had our last one actually fairly recently in the last.
Do I need to hit that?
2 months, 3 months? No, I was just waiting. Okay. And it was at Bentonville. So this is the Oz Trails, obviously Bentonville, and this is going to be theirs. I think it's coming up. It's in October, late October, 3rd week of October. It's a while, but the reason I'm bringing this up now is because registration opens for that tomorrow. And with that, our buddy sent me a code, and I'm entering it now. So Epic Rides 10, all caps, EPIC RIDES 10. I just entered, so you should pop up in the comments. Use that to get $10 off your entry if you go register for Bentonville Epic Rides.
Opens 5 a.m. Arizona time.
Yeah, I don't know that this one will close for the amateurs real quickly. I don't know that they even have a closure time, but just how they are, they try to hype it because it opens and trying to get their stuff going. So anyway, so there you go. That's it. Anything else? You guys got stuff? No?
419, register for 419.
It's going to be fun.
Lawn chairs are still available.
Yeah, it is a super fun course. We rode the heck out of that sucker yesterday. And
it's got a lot more climbing than what you think it does.
Yeah, I don't think the numbers will add up to a lot of total climbing, but the numbers don't always do things justice. So I think at the speeds that we're looking, it's going to be some people hurting after about 4 hours. So we're thinking about them. I need to mention that too.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mike Roberts.
Thank
yes,
you, Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Yes. So St. Crispin's. How long have you guys been doing this, Mike? Man, I can't even remember it's called the
Commitment Ride.
Yeah, New Year Commitment Ride. I'm totally butchering the exact truthful title, but basically just a New Year's ride for the first of the year out at St. Crispin's. They've been doing it for several years, and they're still rocking that tomorrow. So weather's up in the air, but hey, Chili's on 5th year. Thank you,
Joanne.
Joanne.
Thank you, Joanne.
Chili's going to be rocking, and there'll be quite a few people out there and enduring the temps. This is one of a couple of courses that we have in our state. They're pretty much the only courses that almost never close, just because of the weather conditions. The trails are awesome, and just because of the nature of the trail and the way they're maintained, they.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Jeremy Black. You're a jerk. No, I love you.
Richie,
I love you, dude.
that's what we're talking about. Are you on Puerto Rico time?
Richie's not paying attention.
Here, Richie, this is just for you, okay? You can look at me when everyone's talking. Here's the schedule. Can you see it?
Oh, is it Joanne? I haven't gone over there and looked, so it may be. I'm gonna flip. If I can get my mouse to work, let me flip and refresh my screen and see. March 10. Oh, it is. Yep, showing off. All righty, excellent. Brian Tremblay.
Thank you, Mr. Tremblay.
Brian Tremblay came through on his day.
Go Forest!
On his one day off. Bo Smith, what's
Yo,
happening? Oh, well, Joanne, actually, I thought you meant our website. I went out and did a refresh, and Brian just got it posted. So the schedule is now actually on the Tour de Dirt page. For any of you that have gone out there and looked at it several times, and you go out there and look now, you might have to do Control and reload, or Control and F5 on the page to reload your cache, because it may not view just by just hitting the refresh. So. Not a dump truck backing up. That is the oven again. Alex, you're all good. The calendar, just like I said, it is on our website now. It's up in one of the comments, top or bottom. I don't know how these go up, or do they go down? I think they go up, so it might be the bottom. I don't know, but it's one of the early posts. And I'll post it all up on Facebook here in a minute anyway, in a separate post, so you guys don't have to worry about it. Just know that it's done, and we got it all rolling. So, okay, we got some people that just checked in. Shane Brown, cheers, man. What's happening? No, on the cat for the truck. I don't know. I guess it wasn't done, so I don't know what those beeps were. So, yeah. And Daryl says it's on Tour de Dirt. Yep. So I just looked it out. And again, thumbs up to Brian Tremblay. Who's been helping me with the website. Not helping me. I mean, basically, I ask him to do stuff. He does it. I don't do it. So I just shoot information to him. He does it all by himself. So it's not my thing. So, all right. I think we're out. So for us, what's happening? Awesome riding last weekend. Yeah, I had a great time for us. It was so cool.
Bye. Bye, bubbers.
No problem, Mike. Thank you. Yeah. It's just stuff works sometimes, but reward in the end is fun. So I'm seeing everybody have a good time, and we have a good race season. Lots of people doing what they do and enjoying. So happy New Year to everybody.
Drive safe.
We'll probably never make the actual New Year. I'm sure we'll fall asleep before midnight, but.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Try, so.
Let's have fun in 2019. Grumpy. He's not grumpy. He's a good cat.
Forrest, he's totally grumpy.
He thinks he's a dog.
He's totally grumpy.
He's not.
All right, see you guys.
Bye, Brandon. Sorry, we're done. You're late.
You can watch the replay, Brandon.